How's it going? I'm Patrick from Proceed Innovative, and today's video is going to be covering how to catch and target and be wary of internet spam. But we're not going to be talking about just spam. Today's video is going to be focused on spam emails that are marketing focused. So you might have seen these, or you might have gotten one of these calls where it's, hey, we looked at your website and something's broken, or hey, I work with Google, or we're a partner of Google and your GMB is broken and you need to give us access to fix it. All of these are potential spam. And it's really good for a business, a marketing manager at a business, or a business owner to be wary of these so they don't accidentally give access to something to a company that then corrupts it, breaks it, or takes it and charges you to get it back. Or God forbid, you just pay for somebody to do some kind of optimization without understanding what it is, and they don't do anything and they move on to the next call. So today's video, marketing spam. So marketing spam, there's a couple of things to look out for. And one of the downsides with marketing spam is, unfortunately, the more visibility you have, so the bigger your business gets, or if you invest in SEO, or if you're seeing your brand increase in visibility and people know who you are, you're going to get more spam. So it's good to be wary of it early on, or if you're big, understand what people are going to do to try to target your business. So a couple of things to look out for. First, so who are they sending it to? Who is this email for? Because if they say, hey, I looked at your website, or hey, something's broken on your Google business profile, one of the first questions I ask is, if we get a spam call or a spam email, look for, what business are you reaching out to? I'm reaching out to the business owner. Well, that's not good enough. There's a lot of businesses here. Which owner, which business specifically? Because a lot of the times these phishing schemes will just be efficient. They'll just call and say, hey, your business is invisible. Your Google My Business might be broken. And if you get caught up in it, a quick way to say is, hey, wait, what business are you calling from? Just to see if they've done any kind of actual research. So who are they looking for is the first step you want to look for. Avoid emails that are, hey, Mr. or Mrs. Business Owner. And it feels like it's common sense, but sometimes things are moving fast and you get caught up in an email in a busy day, and next thing you know, you're giving somebody access to your website that you weren't supposed to. That's what we're trying to avoid. So who? From. My God, can this save you a lot of time and energy? We have had a lot of businesses we work with reach out and say, hey, I got this email. They said something was broken. They saw it. They pulled some report and it's some red line and it says your visibility dropping, and you look at the from email and it's from an @Gmail. Like, no marketing company worth their salt is sending an @Gmail email. That's spam. Or the email is 765zx@gmail.com. It's embarrassing. When you see somebody that's spamming from that type of email, those are one of the first things you could do to catch it, where it's, hey, this is an @Gmail account. Or level 2 is, okay, it's an actual legitimate company. Things I do right away, copy that URL and put it into Google. 50% of the companies don't even have a website. They're just using some type of URL, but their website isn't built out. Great way to catch it right away. Final step, check their signature. Are they a legitimate person? Is there a phone number? If you just have a name, like if you just have an @Gmail and a name, no matter what they put in that email, incredibly invalid information. If they have a website and a signature and you Google that website and it looks like it's an actual SEO company, at least there's some value there, but those few steps will eliminate 80% of the spam you get. Greeting, again, who are they reaching out to? So greeting, are they reaching out to you or just a random business, or are they copy and pasting? Now, sometimes businesses are getting more advanced where they're able to pull actual web metrics for your website, which is at least a level up from a generic email. But again, it's important to understand when those come through what they're actually measuring. Because a lot of businesses will just capture some generic graph that's going down, up, sideways, and just say, hey, this is going down because of this, and that's an issue. Or this is going up because of this, and that's an issue, as a way to engage you as a business owner. But actually understanding what they're looking at and if it even matters for your business is important. Subject line. So again, a good place to start, if it's from an actual email, the subject line, looking at and making sure that it's relative, it's something that you're looking for, and it's easy to, all of these are easy to say, and once you see enough spam, it's easy to filter out. But at the beginning, it could be really difficult if you're getting, especially as your business is growing, you start getting these marketing emails and they're reaching out and saying, hey, your website's broken, or I work with Google, or this graph is going down. It's easy to get caught up in it, but just checking like, hey, who is it from? Who is it to? Who is it from? What kind of greeting are they using? What's the subject of the email and what's the subject line? And then finally, just bonus points here. It hopefully is over, but people are still getting calls from quote unquote representatives that work with Google, not Google employees, but hey, I work with Google. Your Google business profile has an issue. I need to fix it. Give me access, give me payment. Like companies like that still reach out where it's truly no value provided at all when they're not fixing anything. They're just calling businesses. And the unfortunate thing is they're calling the businesses that are visible on Google. So if their Google business profile was broken, they wouldn't be able to find them. But being wary of those types of spam calls is definitely important. So just a quick synopsis of what to look out for spam. The blog below, or the blog in the link, has the full details, which are extensive, but these are just a few things that I look out for on a daily basis. Thank you.